Hey guys, so welcome back. This is my second video now ever. So obviously I liked it the first time around. I'm still again hoping that you can hear me, that there's not too many technical issues. I certainly don't have, the lights down pat or anything like that. I'm filming with a Sony a5100 and it's like subpar, you know what I mean? I think people use it to vlog and stuff, but I know people use way fancier cameras when they're actually like filming videos like this, but I gotta see how this all pans out before I invest mega bucks into it. So I'm gonna work with what I have right now. So I think this is gonna be more of like another haul, kind of like a mini haul from TJ Maxx and Nordstrom Rack for a couple pairs of shoes and stuff. I'm going to share my favorite pair of shoes that I've gotten from Nordstrom Rack online recently as well. I talked about that in the last video. And other than that, I'd like to talk a little bit more about life because I think last time I said my name, I talked about how I'm on Instagram, but that was the weekend and this is a Monday and I just got home from work and I'm looking forward to sharing a little bit more just in general in my videos about my own life, because that's something that, let's take a step back actually. So when I first got yourfuzzyscarf.com, I had this whole idea in my head that I was going to do solely fashion, that I had driven down all these different roads of things that I wanted to do. I became obsessed with like makeup videos on YouTube, but I'm not a makeup artist, nor do I have a deep passion for that, though I will in other videos. If I continue to do this, I'll share my favorite makeup because I just happen to be a person that's lived on this earth for around 3 decades and I found things that work for me. I have, side note, super dry skin, pale skin, so I feel like I have some just everyday humanistic knowledge on makeup that I could certainly share. But other than that, something that I've always been passionate about is fashion. And I don't think that I realized until I saw all of my favorite YouTubers and my favorite fashion bloggers online and their websites that people could actually make a living from it. People could actually share their knowledge even if they didn't go to fashion school or anything like that. So it's been a really amazing outlet for me. Instagram has been an amazing outlet for me to actually be creative. So to take even one step back further, I obviously again work in a creative environment. I'm a writer, so obviously naturally that is a creative field to be in, and I'm very lucky to be in it. A lot of people who go to college for writing don't end up actual paid writers. So I literally thank God every single day that I'm one of the lucky ones. And not just that, but I get to make a really comfortable, nice living from it. I mean, I could literally get into tears right now over how fortunate I am for that. Fortunate to have some of the best coworkers I have ever had. So those things on an everyday basis for quality of life has been profound, like a profound change from working in New York City, commuting back and forth. Those are key elements of my personality and my experience here on earth. And when you have a commute that's 2 hours each way, especially when you're like out of college and you're like, oh my God, I want to work in New York City. I want to live in New York City. And that had always been my dream growing up. And then you actually experience it and you realize, well, I'm not a millionaire, so I'm not going to live in the fancy penthouse I've been drawing in my notebook since I was in 5th grade. I'm going to afford, an apartment with 10 roommates, the size of a closet, and a few extra rats that are not paying rent, So you start to realize very fast that life isn't what you imagined or envisioned in your, dream journal. So to actually be in a place now where I almost feel like I am living out a good portion of my dreams is extraordinary. And so I get a lot of comments on Instagram about like, your smile, you look so happy, you look genuinely happy. And sometimes I'm taken aback by that because I think to myself, God, I'm miserable so often. I sit on the couch, I'm miserable. I'm watching other people live out their lives on a television screen like we all do. But I am genuinely happy in a lot of different ways that maybe I don't even credit myself with until somebody else takes note of it from, an outsider perspective. And I think a lot of us need that because we can't see things from, living it every single day like other people can from the outside. So yeah, it's a Monday and that's why work is on my brain. But I think it's important that, you know, if you continue to follow somebody or just a voyeuristic thing, we all like to know what's going on in other people's lives. And depending on how far this video thing goes, I would love to vlog. My husband is super animated. He's got a wonderful personality. He takes my pictures for me every day, and I know that he would love to be involved too, and he has a lot to say, and probably is better on camera than I am. So I think that would add a lot of value to the channel. But yeah, work can be really rough. Was I going somewhere else with this? I probably was. I'm gonna look back at the footage and be like, shit, I was totally talking about something else. But I'll share more. I really will, because even if nobody watches, I think this is very therapeutic for me. I think now that I have all this equipment, it's actually cheaper for me to talk to myself in my room than to go see a therapist. So maybe there's people out there who can be my therapist. Will you be my therapist? Will you? I wish I was joking. But anyway, so maybe I'll remember my train of thought, but we can get on to the haul as well. So another really therapeutic outlet for me and so many millions of others is shopping, as long as we keep it in check. So this weekend, in addition to the mall on Sunday, I went to TJ Maxx and Nordstrom Rack. So in Brentwood, Tennessee here, which is very close to Nashville, we have this really great shopping center. We went for sushi actually, and then they were closed, which made my husband super upset. But I ended up going shopping, so yay! Anyway, I've been obsessed with denim jackets lately, and I have a light wash denim from Forever 21 that I've been loving. I've been wearing with everything, but it's a little bit baggy, so I was looking for something that was a little bit more form-fitting, that I could wear over dresses with a belt to cinch in the waist. So I found this cropped jacket, and it's a dark wash, which I actually really like. It definitely differentiates from the other one I already have. It was only $16.99, and I think you can even see, whoop, $16.99. I never really, when they say like compare ad, it's like compare to what, but I always think it's a really good price. I don't need to compare it to anything else. I don't know where to look. I'm looking like in the screen to see myself, and I'm looking in the camera to talk to you, but it's, I don't even know. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that, but I have not heard of this brand. I just think $16.99 for a denim jacket. It is cropped, it like comes to your waist, is a really good price. It feels like really good quality. There is literally no difference to me in terms of the quality of this versus the quality at the Gap, for instance, that's known for denim jackets. I think that it's the same thing, but a better price. Then, let's get this. Okay. More shoes. So these shoes I got also at TJ Maxx. So it's a combination TJ Maxx Home Goods. The Home Goods is normally what I go for because there's plenty of other TJ Maxx's like standalone stores in other shopping centers, but we go to Brentwood specifically to go to the Home Goods portion of it. I am obsessed with home decor. I will absolutely 100% do a home tour if I see that even 50 people watch this, because I think that's where the bread and butter is at, honestly. I think we have some unique stuff to share here with home decor. We used to go antique shopping every single weekend in New Jersey, and we love antiques, we love vintage stuff, we love a mix of that versus like contemporary shabby chic look. It's very eclectic in my downstairs living room and dining room area, so I really can't wait to share that. Anyway, back to the shoes. So these are Kendall and Kylie shoes. I've never had anything from this brand before. To be honest, when it's on Nordstrom.com, not Nordstrom Rack, I normally think that it's pretty overpriced. But these were actually a really good price. If you watched my video yesterday, you know that I am a sucker for any shoe that I can fit my foot into, whether it's small or big. So these are actually big again. I wear a size 8.5. These are a 9.5. But fuck it. I don't know how else to say it. Fuck it. If you only live once. If the shoe fits, you should fucking buy it. I'm really sorry that I'm cursing, but sometimes you have to. So it's Kendall and Kylie, size 9.5. These were $29.99 on sale, so they were in the clearance section. They had so many good clearance shoes. Again, I'm a sucker for clearance, so this was right up my alley when I saw these. They are thick too, like that's the thing, like these are heavy, they are a well-made shoe. I can't guarantee, I mean, I see some of the glue, I'm sure that over years past they will fall apart. What what I'm really learning about shoes lately is that you can wear shoes maybe 3 times total and think like, oh, I'm saving these for special occasions. But the downside is if you move, if you don't take care of them, if you're not stuffing them with paper or something else, even if you are taking every single measure to take care of them, if they are inexpensive shoes, chances are they're really not that good quality and they're not going to last over time, even if you're not putting wear and tear on them. So for instance, I just threw out a pair of Forever 21 shoes. I used them for a picture shoot, and then they fell apart as I was wearing them. I literally only wore them for an hour. I threw them out in a public garbage can in front of the sushi store that was closed. Because I just like, I have so many pairs of shoes. Why am I going to keep shoes that are literally like falling apart at the seams? You could see like the black fabric portion of it from the fake leather falling off. Anyway, so of course it runs the risk of that happening with these two. And also they are a very unique color. They're like a dark purple burgundy brown, which that was another selling point for me, because it's like I have a lot of velvet shoes, but I don't have shoes this particular color. So I really like that. I also liked the little toe cap area here. And again, they're just really heavy and sturdy, and they're a really good heel height too. I'd say probably about 3.5 inches. Other pair of shoes. I just shook the whole thing. Oh my God. I need to learn. Whatever. So these are another pair of shoes that I got. These are actually my real size. Yay! These shoes are clapping for me. These are an 8.5, so these are my real size, and they were the only pair in the store. So it's actually kind of cool that they finally had my size, one pair. I snatched them up. I tried them on. And I'm sure they're not real leather, but they are Banana Republic, so I can only imagine that they were probably like $60+ regular price in the store before they arrived at TJ Maxx. They are just an everyday basic. They have such a reasonable heel. Can probably see that. I mean, 2.5 inches, 3 inches maybe max. They are really, really comfortable. They have some kind of like padding inside as well, so they're not like your typical cheap like $20 shoe, even though I think I actually bought them for $20. They were $19.99 on sale, again in the clearance section of TJ Maxx. So that last mysterious rack where everybody just leaves all their shit on, that's where I got them, and you can actually find a lot of good things. Actually, a tip that I have for that is I will go to every single section, not just because I am a person who will put my foot in any size shoe, but also because people tend to gravitate towards, so let's say you're a size 8, you'll go to the section that says size 8, and maybe you're between 8.5, so you'll go to the next rack. But a lot of people like don't go to size 10, size 11. So I have found dual purpose in this, as in if there's one pair of shoes and you're thinking, I'm not sure if I want them, maybe I'll come back later or tomorrow, hide them in the size 11 shoes, or go to the size 11, 10 shoes to see if people have either done that already or just dropped off their shoes. Maybe there's like a bench by there and people just throw them back on any rack, and you can find really, really great shoes that other people are missing in your size. So anyway, moving on to Nordstrom Rack. I went to this store, okay? So like I said, the store is very different than the website. The website has so much inventory. They have so many different brands. Obviously, it's more difficult to find your favorite brand on a rack. But in addition to that, yes, it is calling me. What? I don't know. He's probably gonna come soon. I feel so awkward. In addition to that, they just don't have as much stuff in the stores. So if I end up cutting out that middle part, it's because he was calling me. So anyway, this is what I got. I actually found a bunch of stuff, and they were having some good sales too. This dress, it was $30 on sale, and then I got it for $22.50. It rang up for $22.50. And it is a V-neck, and it has an elastic waist. It is a size small. but it looks quite big, so it's not like it's a small. It looks like it's actually like a medium, but they're calling it a small. There's a lot of room in here. It's fully lined on the bottom, but then it is sheer up top, so you would definitely need to wear like a bralette or a tank top underneath. But it is just a really pretty color, pretty color and pattern. And again, it's a nice spring floral, but it is not bright blue. I feel like I'm repeating so many things from the last video. But it's how I feel. I mean, I'm the same person as yesterday, so it's still how I feel. Cool sleeves again. The sleeves always sell me on every single thing that I buy. And then my favorite thing. If we have any Michael Jackson fans out there, I know that my best friend's son is a huge Michael Jackson fan, and it's funny because when I saw this, I was just struck by like, wow, I don't have anything like that. And normally I don't gravitate towards the color red, even though it's my best friend's favorite color. But I just realized I don't have that many red pieces, and I've really been enjoying. I got a velvet green, velvet green crushed moto jacket from Forever 21 from a really good sale a few weeks back, and I've really been enjoying wearing that. And it was a different style for me, but this is very similar to that style. So it's kind of like, whatever, like, I'm gonna try it out. It was $50, and that's a lot of money. I don't normally buy things for $50, to be totally real with you, unless it's a handbag, which I'm definitely gonna do a handbag, luxury handbag, like, what do you call those things? Collection, a luxury handbag collection video. But I know that can be polarizing a little bit, so we'll see when I do that. Maybe I should like get subscribers first. But anyway, this is the jacket. It is a red like faux leather cropped jacket. It even has like this little like belt detail on the bottom. This part actually was the part that really sold me. And then the zippers on the side, and then it has like kind of like an elastic sort of feel here, which is just really cool. It fits nicely on the sleeves because of that. So this is full price. I don't even remember the last time I bought something for full price, so that's actually kind of funny. I made sure to look it up while I was in line. There was a huge line. It was a Sunday afternoon, and I actually looked it up online while I was in line waiting to buy, because I was like, shit, there might be like a sale online, or maybe I'm obsessed with Shein. Another video. Thank you for helping me think of videos as I'm talking about other stuff. But I love Shein.com, and I actually used YouTube videos as a guide for me when I started buying stuff from Shein for the first time. Now I've bought from them at least 6 times, and I get massive orders each time because they're another website where if you spend like over $169, you get like $30 off. You get free rush shipping from China, and they also have inventory or headquarters in New Jersey and California as well. So you might get like multiple orders, but it all comes basically around the same time, because from China they ship it out priority through like, what is it, UHL or whatever it is, and I may be totally botching that, but they ship it out so fast from China, and then you're waiting from Dayton, New Jersey. So you can never know, but you get every piece very safe and sound at the end of the day. But I went on Shein.com while I was in line at Nordstrom Rack, because I was like, they might have a red faux leather jacket for $30, who knows? They ended up having one for $35, but I couldn't gauge from the review what the quality was like, and it was a little bit darker, and I was really looking for that like mega pop of color. So I decided, it's in my hand already. I tried it on literally twice. I took my own jacket off twice to try it on, because first time I was like, I love this. Why do I love this? Am I wrong? And then it was a size small. Then I found a size medium, which that one is. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to try it on again. Let me see if I still love it as much as I think I do. And I did. So that's why I got that. This is probably running like really long, and I deeply apologize, but hopefully you like people to ramble. I know I like to put on like YouTube videos where people are rambling, like just to feel like I have company and friends. Is that really depressing? That's probably really depressing, but hey, I'm being candid with you. And so the final thing that I want to share is actually my favorite pair of shoes that I ever got at Nordstrom Rack, which are these. They are the Cape Robbin brand, as you can see inside. And they are like mule slip-ons. They are faux snakeskin, and they have studs around the side as well. And then they have like the literal best heel in the history of the world. Thank you God, because it is maybe like 3 inches, but it feels like it's actually nothing. It feels like it's more comfortable than flats. It's like you're walking on air because it also is padded really nicely. The quality of these are outrageous, and they were $24.99. I don't know how much they were originally. That was like the original price on Nordstrom Rack. But I've seen CapeRobbin.com has similar comparable inventory to Nordstrom Rack for their brand, and it's always way more expensive, at least twice as expensive as Nordstrom Rack. But I have worn these so many times. I've worn them in pictures. So again, if you go to Your Fuzzy Scarf Instagram, my Instagram account, you can see examples of me wearing these. And my favorite way to wear these actually is to wear a completely contrasting pattern, floral, some kind of crazy color, and then pop these on, and it is so much better than if you're wearing all black. So if you're thinking about going the safe route with these, I would highly suggest taking out your snake skin, leopard skin, whatever, and wearing it with the exact opposite of what you think it would match with, and that is going to be the best outfit. That is going to like show your ultimate style. So that is the way I like to wear them, and also you get a little bit of height and you're still really, really comfortable. So that's pretty much it. That's all I had planned, at least. So I don't want to spend another 5 minutes rambling. I'm so enjoying talking to the camera though. I almost forget, like I'm normally self-conscious. I don't even want to think about how I look because I want to talk. I want to get things off my chest. I want to hear what other people have to say about things. You know, people need a release from the day, and I know that when I got home today, it was pretty late. I had worked about 9 hours. You know, people work way more than that too. But, you know, sometimes it's mentally and emotionally grueling working in an office with politics and especially ad agency life. But this feels like a release for me, and I'm able to talk about things on my own terms and what I feel like doing and share things that mean something to me. And I think we all need that, and I can definitely see why people do this for that reason. So thank you so much for anybody who's watching and has made it this far, and I can't wait to make more videos, again, even if I'm the only one watching them. And I watch my own videos, bitch. I definitely do. So, alright, thank you so much for watching, and I will talk with you soon. Bye!